It's been a long day without you, my friend, and I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. We've come a long way from where we began. Oh, I'll tell you all about it when I see you again. When I see you again.
Hi, morning. Hi.
Hi, good morning everyone.
Good morning.
How are you today?
Fine.
Okay. Okay, thank you for coming. So this will be our second community meeting for our project Perhentian Kecil. Before I start, I would like to make a roll call. Okay, we have Miss Ho from HR department, and we have Miss Wong from accounting and financial department, and we have Miss Chan Kai Chen from marketing department, and Miss Lim Yiping from our R&D department, and is my secretary, Mr. Ang Kai Chen. My name is Paul Inyo. You're chairperson today. So I believe that all of you had already received the notice of meeting from my secretary, right?
Yes.
Also, there's an agenda inside the notice of meeting. I would like you to quickly go through the agenda. So the first agenda, we will have confirmation of the previous minutes. Then we will have matter arising, new proposal to increase profit, and last but not least, for any other business. Okay, so I would like to start the meeting now by the confirmation of the previous minutes. So I believe you all have already read the previous minute that my secretary has just sent to you all. So is there any amendment to be made?
Excuse me, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
The total cost of project should be 250 millions instead of 240 millions.
Okay, so Mr. Secretary?
Okay, I get right to that.
Okay, next. Anything
Sorry,
else?
Mr. Chairman, I think there's some another mistake in the previous meeting. Our meeting is about is on Pulau Perhentian Kecil instead of Pulau Perhentian Besar.
So the letter, right?
Yeah, Pulau
Besar.
Perhentian Besar.
So, Secretary? Yes. Okay. Okay, next.
Sorry to interrupt, Mr. Chairman.
Okay.
I think there is an error. Perhentian Islands is approximately 21 km from Kuala Besut instead of 40 km from Kuala Terengganu.
Okay, so there are basically two arrows.
Yeah.
Which
There.
is the Kuala Besut have to change
Change
to
to no Kuala
Kuala
Terengganu have to change to Kuala
Kuala
Besut.
Besut. Then the
And 40 km have to change to 21 km.
okay, Mr. Secretary, please take note on that. Now, anything else?
No.
So, if there's no more correction regarding the last minutes, I would like, can someone just propose the minute to be passed?
I propose
first that we need to pass.
Okay.
Second.
Okay. Mr. Secretary, has been proposed by
Okay,
Ms. Lim, seconded by Ms. Ho.
sure.
Okay, next, so we move to the next agenda. Before that, I would like to highlight some problems that we have discussed from the last meeting. First of all, the transportation and the accessibility from the mainland to the island. Second problem, we will have, there's only a few food trails on the, but no routes in the island. Third problem, we have our dependence on the diesel generator for electricity. Then the fourth problem is we lack of accommodations. So, Ms. Lim, could you brief us the progress about the transportation from the mainland to the island?
Of course, sure. For transportation, I suggest that we can build cable car. Since cable car, it has lower the labor cost as there is no involved any driver to drive the boat. And at the same time, we also can let the tourists to enjoy the scene around the pulau. And also maybe it can shorten the time when compared to the taking boat to the pulau.
Shorten the time, you sure? Because the cable car will move slowly.
Because they don't think that the time they taken for in the car and in the boat is same, because when they are in the cable car, they will enjoy the view around there. So
Okay.
they will feel that, oh, just a short time, oh, reach already.
Oh,
Okay.
I see.
Excuse me, sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
I got a better solution. Why don't we build a bridge instead? Bridge is where the tourists use their own car, they can reach the island faster compared to cable car.
Sorry for interruption. I think that's not a good idea because it requires high investment and I think it's a quite huge project. Yeah.
Sorry about that. I also reject that suggestion because I think that it is not stable for us to build the bridge since the ocean has a large waves and it need the continuous maintenance also and need the high cost maintenance.
But how about the cable car? You also need to build a post to the sea. You also need high maintenance, right?
Oh, same go to that. Sorry for that. I'm less considerate about that.
So, anyone else have idea about the transportation? No?
Transportation.
Okay. Yes.
And I have, sorry for interrupt. Mr. Chairman, I also suggest that since there is no road, just have the road, food trail. So when during the monsoon season, there must be, the food trail must be very muddy. So we will affect the intensive for the tourists to come here because they might think that it's very disgusting when they all clothes are staining with the mud.
So you mean when they are around the island, it's very dirty?
So they have no feeling or no, don't feel like they will enjoy in
Because it's
the island because especially during the monsoon season.
Okay, I'm afraid I have to stop you from that first because from the previous top item, which is the transportation, we did not come to a agreement yet. So, so if case like that, since we have no agreement on the transportation, I would like to suggest the item of this transportation will shelve to the next meeting. So we will discuss over again on the next during the next meeting. So Ms. Lim, you can further your research on that, and you will have to present it during the next meeting later. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome. So let's move back to the roads. There are no roads there. So you suggest to build more roads.
Yeah.
So have you considered about environmental issue when you start to develop the island, build a lot of roads? How about the waste generated when you do building the roads?
All these items, and I already considered that, but I think that it's more important. We must sacrifice something in order to achieve our better target. So our main point is to attract more tourists. Since this is the road is a very big problem.
It's necessary.
It's necessary, right? It's necessary. So I think that we also must build the road.
Yes, I agree with it.
You agree? So you have any comment, please? So, okay, since that building road is so essential to bring out the development of the island, so everyone agree
Yes.
on building the road? Okay, so we will further build more roads to ease every of the transportation within the island and everything. So make sure you can supervise to manage the waste generated when during the building the road. So there must be proper disposal
Yeah,
going
sure.
down into the
I will
sea.
discuss with the constructor.
Okay, so since that no problem, we agree on the road, so we will build more road. Okay. So next we would like to discuss about our third item.
Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
And I also think of how about since we decide to build road,
Okay.
how about we can add on more service about the car service.
Okay, so now you would like to suggest additional recommendation after we build the road. So your
Yeah.
recommendation is
We provide the car service for tourists.
cart service,
Yeah.
small car. Okay.
Small car service, and so that this can help them to transport their luggage or them to from the jetty
To the
from the store to the their stay room.
hotel
Yeah,
or
chalet.
Okay, okay. Okay, that's a good point. Cart.
Excuse me, I agree with you. But besides car, maybe we can encourage some bicycle.
Yeah, that's a good
Yeah,
idea.
maybe we can make a bicycle renting because some of the tourists come here is by ship and they have no transport with
And
them.
more environment
Yeah,
friendly.
environment friendly, and the maintenance cost is lesser.
Okay, bicycle.
Yes,
So-
I totally agree with you. If we provide the car and bicycle rental service, so it can help our company to increase our profits.
At the same
And
time,
this
earn
is
some
pollution free, right?
Maybe we can create some event like some during public holiday or Valentine's Day. We can have various type of bicycle like have a baby seat or double bike.
Couple bike.
For their couple anniversary, they can have their bike and go around the island and have their enjoy the view.
So just to clarify that your cart will be using electricity or will be using fuel since it's environmental friendly.
My car, I think, use the electricity.
Okay, so you will look for cart that use for electricity. Okay, good. Since we agree with that, so we shall move to the next agenda. I mean, it's not the next agenda, the next item that we shall from the last meeting about the electricity that we only depend on diesel generator, which is a cause of contamination to the environment. So regarding this matter, Ms. Hawk, what is your findings?
Yes, Mr. Chairman, I would like to, as mentioned as you just now, Pulau Perhentian Kecil, they still depends on diesel to generate their electricity. So I suggest that we maybe use solar instead of diesel to generate the electricity.
Solar, reduce solar energy.
Yeah. Because Terengganu, as we know that here has a sufficient supply of sunlight,
Mhm.
and solar generator can store a amount of the sunlight and to be used during maybe rainy day or during night time.
Sorry for interrupt. Mr. Chairman, I disagree with Mr. Ho's ideas to get energy from the solar.
Right.
Because since solar, we get energy from solar, it involves a high-tech equipment. Besides that, we need to consult expertise for installments. Furthermore, the maintenance fee is too high. For long-term running, the cost will be higher than what we thought.
Mm.
Yeah, sorry for the less consideration about cost.
Yes.
Then how about we change the plan? Maybe we can utilize the nature resources that there's a gift from the gods like wind and water as a turbine to generate the electricity.
It's a good idea.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's one of the lowest price of the renewable energy.
Wind or water?
Both.
Both.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh,
Wind
yeah.
and water.
I totally agree with Ms. Ho that I think when we build the bike, we also can improve our natural scene in our island.
Like the wind.
Right.
Okay.
So it will attract more tourists to come and see this wind turbine maybe.
So how about the expenses of wind turbine?
This I will further do
Okay.
research.
Maybe you need to summarize the cost that you can propose during the next meeting.
No problem.
Okay. So any comment for this electricity generator?
It's a quite good idea.
Yes, because it's an island usually is windy, so I think it's a very good idea.
So we more focus on wind and water turbine.
Natural resource.
Okay, since everyone agree? Yes, okay. Since everyone agree, so our electricity will be using water and wind turbine. Okay, our next item will be the accommodations. As agreed from a previous meeting, the idea of 5-star hotel has been rejected due to the environmental issue as well as the budget. So Ms. Wong, how do you think about this case?
So far, as I know, there is only 20 chalet in Perhentian. If the expansions of tourist industries, it's for sure the 20 chalet would not enough to cover the demand of accommodations. I suggest to build more chalet and upgrade the existing chalet.
I agree, but how about if we provide something special to the tourists? For example, we build the house or chalets above the sea, and this can help to attract the tourists and help them to create the new experience.
Sorry for interruption. I think that I don't totally agree with your suggestion to build a house on the sea because I think that it needs a quite high maintenance cost because when you build a house on the sea, it's not stable.
It's above the sea.
Above the sea,
Yes.
Okay.
above the sea is not stable, so you have to continually maintain to make sure that the stand that can support your house is always stable. If not, it will dangerous the life of the tourists.
Other than that,
Yeah, I agree with you also. And I think Ms. Wong has a good idea that we can upgrade our chalet because maybe we can upgrade our chalet by increasing some facility inside the chalet and make our tourists feel more comfortable and feel like they staying at home. Maybe we can decorate the interior
design.
yeah, by put some the collection from the seashore like seashell decoration, yeah.
So
Okay.
that means just like a team's homestay.
Yeah, something like that.
So your upgrade is more on increased facility design. So, but I need to guide you back to the right track because now we are having less amount of houses chalet. So instead of increasing the design, can we like increase the amount of the chalet?
I have do a research on constructing chalet, and I have a few ideas on constructing a new chalet to cover the demands of new incoming tourists.
Yes.
At first, I wish to incorporate the ideas of One Malaysia in our new constructing new chalets, because that our in Malaysia is popular with our cultures, different cultures. So that the design of chalet may incorporate some characteristic of different races, so that this will be an attractive point for the foreigners who want to experience the different culture in Malaysia. Besides that, I have ideas to build the chalet on the tree Yes.
On the tree. Wow.
Ah,
Okay.
I
yes.
can't
Tree
imagine
house.
that.
Yes, a tree house.
Can you further elaborate on that?
Yes.
Seems interesting.
Because I do some research, and there are some countries they build some chalets in the preserved jungles, and this is a very attractive point for everyone to come to stay at the chalet on the house, on the trees.
Tree.
Yes.
Sorry for disturb. Do you think that how about if during the monsoon the windy is very strong, then will the tree stable enough to support the house?
Since I do the research on that place, the tree is big enough, and then furthermore, there are many countries have built the chalet on the trees. For sure, I believe their professionals is able to maintain the stabilities of the chalet.
Excuse me, I would like to interrupt. When you build the chalet in middle of the tree, what about Wi-Fi? Wi-Fi seems to be a very important thing that
Okay.
for now modern society will you incorporate such things to your tree house?
Since my idea is want them to experience and enjoy the natures, so I do not consider Wi-Fi would be a things that they need.
In the jungle.
Yes.
So it's
Yeah.
more like they connect to nature instead of connecting to their phones.
Yes.
I agree with Ms. Wong also. Maybe we can set a particular area that only that area can connect to Wi-Fi. Because nowadays, as you know, that there's a lot of smartphone addicts. Yeah, they like to play handphone everywhere. So maybe we can set a place like maybe restaurant or somewhere we can make a connection with other people. So we don't want the Wi-Fi connection to be built there.
Okay.
Sorry to interrupt, Miss Wong. Yes. Since you want to build a chalet on the tree,
Yes.
so how you ensure the safety of our tourists?
Tourists.
Since jungle is very dangerous actually, and if they
Yes.
stay overnight on the tree and everything can be happen with it, like snack and anything
Wow.
else. So can you?
These are the things that I less consider. However, from the research, I know that when they want to build a chalet on the trees, they have a fence around the trees, fence around the areas,
Okay.
around area of the chalet, so they can prevent enter of animals. And then for the snake, right? At Perhentian, the snake species is not dangerous. Yes. And then we have provided clinics. So, but this matter is very important and we'll take consider of it.
Okay. So I would like to rephrase the idea of Ms. Wong, which is to build more chalet. First of all, build ordinary chalet on the land that is consider different culture as an attractive point. Besides that, you also like to build more chalet on the tree.
Yes.
Okay, so regarding the safety issue we just discussed, so you have to look more deep into the safety issue about the area, so how you can prevent wild animal coming into the protected area, and is there any other more safety issue you have to consider?
Yes.
So during the next meeting, you will have to propose your research on that. So regarding to the Wi-Fi suggested by my secretary, instead of connect to the Wi-Fi, connect to the nature. So we agree that we do not build Wi-Fi on the jungle chalet. Instead, as suggested by Ms. Ho, we build in restaurant. What she means is more centralized at a place. Okay, so you all agree with that?
Yes.
So you agree with the Wi-Fi and you agree to build more chalet to increase our profit and the development of the island. Okay, that's great. Without any further ado, let's move to the next agenda, which is the new proposal for increasing profits. So based on your research for the past 4 weeks, so what do you find? Let's start from Ms. Chan.
So from my point of view, in order to increase our company profits, I suggest that we develop our existing F&B, food and beverage sector. So I suggest that we can bring in more variety of foods, so we can offer more international food to our tourists, and such as Japanese food, French food, Italian food, and other things. This can offer more choice and also suit to different tastes of our tourism.
Food.
Quite good ideas.
I agree with your idea, but don't mind you. We also promote some our local food.
Yeah.
Good idea.
We have good local food as well.
Such as nasi lemak, nyonya food, nasi kandang,
Nasi dagang.
nasi kerabu.
promote. Yeah, for addition also, maybe you can create some event like maybe 1 month we can make a food fair, or some during public holiday or Valentine's Day, we can have some promotion on that.
Okay. Besides that, I have idea also to operate and boat restaurant. Since we have to fully utilize our assets and resource, so we can operate a restaurant on the boat.
Boat
Yes.
restaurant.
Yes.
How it gonna happen?
Uh,
The boat is on the land or is
sure is on the above the sea.
Oh.
Just like dinner above the sea. Maybe
So-
it's only practical if we can have some boats that is larger and more stable.
larger boat?
I think
Yes.
Sorry, Miss Chan, for interrupt again. I don't think it's a good idea because some maybe will have imbalance,
Seasickness,
seasickness,
yes.
right. But so when you eating halfway, then you feel like want to vomit, then they will feel like
They did not enjoy the whole
It's a bad
process.
experience.
Bad
it's
experience.
quite bad.
But it's for particular persons. If they have their seasick, they won't get to the ship. I
yes.
totally agree with the idea of Chiang Kai-shek, since the food restaurants is practiced in Thailand and Vietnam, so that is a quite popular point also.
Okay.
I believe it can be a new attractive point for the tourists, right?
Since it's the first food restaurant in our Malaysia, right?
But if like that, they will not feel like enjoy the dinner because if you want to eat something, you must have to friend or to eat together to feel the joy together to having the
Yes.
dinner to eat together. If like that, someone who sick, I cannot eat together with you, they will feel very sad, lonely if you left them alone.
I agree with Ms. Lim that, for example, if one gang of friends they go together, but one of them is having problem with seasick, so they may not enjoy the food together. But based on my opinion, I think it's a good point also to create this boat restaurant as a new attractive to the tourists. But have you considered about how so you're gonna have another boat to fetch the tourists to the boat restaurant?
No, maybe we can just depart from the shores and then with the food. They just finished their lunch. They just finished their dinner on the sea and then they will come back.
So one boat is for one person. One boat is for one.
Just like a ferry like that.
It's a big boat. How many person can fit per time?
This depends on
The boat.
depends on the size of the food.
So that means cooking everything is inside the boat.
It can be further discussing if this idea is passed. So we can decide either the cook will be done on the ferry or the cooked food will be bring on the up to the ferry.
Okay, but before that, I think we should put it into a vote whether we should agree on the boat restaurant or not. So for those in favor, please raise your hand for the vote. Okay, 4 over 2. So we have to agree that we will have this boot restaurant to to increase our profit from F&B. But about the cooked food, it will be discussed later on. So I should shout this issue to the next meeting. Well, is there any proposal? Any entertainment?
Okay, for the entertainment part, I suggest to introduce a casino to Perhentians.
Casino?
Yes,
Okay.
just like it will be a landmark for the Perhentians.
Wow.
The concept is like the Genting
Highland.
Yes, Genting Highland in Pahang, because every foreigners involved local, including the locals people, they also go to that Genting Highlands. So that because of the casino, besides that they also provide a theme park for the children, so that parents can go enjoy in casino, and then the children can enjoy in the theme park.
Sorry, Ms. Wong, I totally disagree with you. This is because our local government policy is totally disagreed on gambling culture.
Yes,
So
true.
it will be very problematic if we want to get a license to operate a casino.
Yes.
However, your theme park idea is looked critical, and can you elaborate more on it?
For the theme park, since the casino plan is not work, so that I will more focus on theme park. So that I would like to have a theme park in the sea base and in the jungles.
Oh, so you would like to have two separate theme parks?
Yes.
Okay.
Okay.
Why?
To fully utilize our natural resources. And for the sea-based theme parks, we can involve a lot of activities, since the Perhentians have a lot of beauty, corals, and marine cultures. So that it will be the point for the foreigners who like to experience the natural beauties. They want to explore to the world under the seas. Okay. For the jungle theme parks, the activities such as jungle trekking can be involving. Allow the people to explore the world of the jungles. Besides that, I would like to I will try to hire servers naturalisms. During jungle trekking, they can explain the plant species and the animals to make the jungle trekking trips will be more interesting.
Sorry, Ms. Wong, for interruption.
Yes.
I'm worried about the construction of the theme park.
Yes.
Yeah. Does this need a lot of construction that will affect the ecosystem on the island?
Yeah, you have to consider that as well when you build facility by the sea, in the jungle. So what you've done? Yes.
Sorry, I have to disagree with Ms. Ho. So from my opinions, building a theme park is not a very serious environmental issue if we go through the correct procedures. And conversely, we should fully utilize the resource because such as the jungle trekking, right? So we can provide the other activities such as flying fox and stone climbing.
Okay. That activity doesn't hurt the environment that much.
And instead it can also help to improve our profit.
Okay.
Yes, I totally agree with both of you. Since you are utilize the natural resources and you can make more profits to our islands, and then at the same time we also can reserve our natural resources. This is a very good idea. I totally agree with that.
Somehow we can organize some student trips, let them to have 3 days, 2 nights, stay in our chalets and involved in these kinds of activities.
So you would like to have some student package?
Yes.
Okay. Any comments?
For students, how about we also build for camping activity, campfire?
Okay, in the jungle. So you would like to add another activity to the theme park? Okay. Any comment? Any else? So okay, for this section I would like to do a small conclusive that the casino, I also agree that casino should not be built because of the regulations and very hard to apply the license, especially in Terengganu, right? Then we agree that we have to build 2 theme parks, where this theme park we will more utilize our natural resources, like snorkeling, right? Then for the jungle you have jungle trekking, camping, doesn't lead to a lot of construction, and we also suggest to offer more student package.
Yes.
So, okay, any other new proposal to increase the profit?
Sorry, Mr. Chairman.
Yes.
I would report that there are 2 defective computers in our department recently. So this already affect our progress. So I hope that this problem can be fixed.
Okay, that problem is later on other business. Now, any new proposal for the profit increment?
No.
No, So, any other business? Yeah, I know you have a business. Okay, it's okay that you worry about your department that 2 computers are having defects. So, no problem. I will get this issue to our finance manager. So, Ms. Wong, can you handle the case? No problem, right? So, you will fix the computer. Get the replacement. So, before we end our meeting, anything else you want to bring up? No? Cool. So if there's no other matter to discuss, Mr. Secretary, would you like to brief us on the details of the next meeting?
Okay, so our next meeting will be held 2 weeks from now, the same day, at meeting room in PPSTM, 2 o'clock, 2 p.m. Is everyone okay with that?
Yes.
So everyone okay? Okay, we shall see you 2 weeks from now at meeting room PPSTM to 2 p.m.
Yes.
Okay, great. That concludes our meeting today. And thank you for coming, everyone. The meeting is adjourned. Okay, thank you.